There are many signs that could indicate your boyfriend is cheating. Cheating is defined as the act of being emotionally or physically unfaithful to a partner while in a monogamous relationship. But one of the most important and significant indicators comes from gut instinct. You cannot ignore this, and you shouldn't. You may start to feel that something is off or that things just don't add up, which is usually the first indication. He shows a lack of interest in you. Guys, if this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips. Life can get in the way of your relationship, and a lack of interest may also be due to life stressors such as demands at work or feeling overwhelmed. Additionally, in the beginning of a relationship, the level of interest may be different, but when you start to notice a pattern of this behavior, it may be a sign of infidelity. Most people focus on some form of self-care, like engaging in physical activity around the beginning of the year or as the summer months approach. This is understandable, but if your partner is suddenly dressing differently, wearing cologne, and paying more attention to his appearance, it might be time to inquire or think about these behaviors. The change in communication starts to take on a different tone. The lack of communication has now become an issue. He used to ask you about your day and engage you in conversation, but now he doesn't. He now spends his time looking at his phone, spending more time in the bathroom, or simply checking out. The intent to connect is starting to fade, and he would rather focus on other things. He feels distant. Have you ever felt that he seems distant? When you bring this up, does he get defensive or deny that he is this way? We can tell when our partner begins to distance themselves. Of course, this can be due to work or family stress. However, these issues are often discussed between partners. When they become more physically and emotionally distant, the relationship shifts. He doesn't invite you out as often. Do you find yourself asking why you are not invited out as often? This is also a sign that he might be cheating. A partner will notice any change in the energy of a relationship, and the time spent together as a couple is something to be aware of. He becomes more critical of you. We all have quirks that need work, but when your boyfriend starts to become critical of things that were not bothersome before, this can indicate that he is cheating. A partner will always come up short when they are being compared to the other person who at this time can do no wrong. His routines have changed. We all have routines that we maintain to create the lifestyle we want. When you are in a relationship, you get used to these habits. When they change, it causes you to pause and wonder what is going on. Ask yourself, has something changed with his routine? If so, what has changed and how significant is the change? Sometimes the changes are subtle, so they may not be noticeable initially. Being observant of any changes and how they can be explained is critical. We all get busy from time to time and forget to check in with our partner. Eventually, we all have routines that we maintain to create the lifestyle we want. When you are in a relationship, you get used to these habits. When they change, it causes you to pause and wonder what is going on. His phone habits have changed.